so much stuff to so much content to look forward to every week. And so I'm really glad to be here for you guys. Now, we're going to start off this show the same way we always do, guys. And I'm going to show you my lovely dog, Sobaka. Thank you for all the gifts, guys. I appreciate it. All the gifts that you give are reinvested back into this app. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much in advance. I am going to tell you guys, I don't always acknowledge the comments when I'm hosting the show, and I don't always acknowledge the gifts. So thank you in advance for everyone for being here, holding out those hearts, sending those gifts. I appreciate it. Now, guys, this is my dog, Sobaka. Now, Sobaka, my lovely co-host here, guys, she doesn't know many tricks. See, watch this. Sobaka, speak. Sobaka, speak. See, I got nothing. She doesn't know how to speak, but one of the things that Sobaka does is when she gets in trouble, she will put herself in timeout. And I have it on video. We actually used to put Sobaka in timeout every week. Is there anyone who was here at the very beginning of Pet Profiles? I'm talking about back when it was called the Unnamed Pet Show. That's right. I'm talking about, we actually used to physically put Sobaka in timeout every week. Several people DM'd me, said, "More, that's mean. You can't put Sobaka in timeout every week." So I waited for her one day to actually do something bad. I put her in timeout and I caught it on video. So this is what Sobaka does when she's bad.
When Sobaka is bad, just like everybody else, she gets timeout. So I could corner, Sobaka, corner, all the way, corner, good girl.
So that's what Sobaka, well, what breed of cat is that, right? So that's what happens to Sobaka when she's bad. Now, why do I show you that? Well, A, because this is Sobaka's literally only like trick, but also if you're bad, just like Sobaka, you're going to get escorted out of the stream by my lovely bouncers. The only time I actually have bouncers is when I'm doing my show. So we ask you guys, don't troll. If you come in here, guys, this is featured content, okay? We got to be respectful. We're not going to say any potty jokes, okay? Normally, come in here, troll, say all your weird jokes, say all this weird stuff. We love it, but not during featured content. We're expecting everyone to be respectful to me, to my guests, of course, to the animals. So if you are rude, if you're disrespectful, if you're going to troll, we're going to escort you just like Sobaka to the corner, and you're going to get timeout, and you're going to be in the lobby. But it's okay. I don't ever have anyone blocked. So if you get kicked, removed from the stream, come back tomorrow or come back after the stream is over and just and troll away. All right, well, let's get right to it, guys, because normally we do a little bit longer of an intro. We're not going to do that today because we have 15 guests. And it's literally, I didn't schedule any of them in a row. So we're just going to get started. Our first guest is Anna. It's Chili Baby is going to go after that. We have Oh Hey in third place, and then we're going to go from there. I think we might have Chris on after that. We still have Pets in the News, a lot to go through tonight. So Anna, her first time on featured content. So guys, welcome a good friend of mine and a wonderful streamer.
Hi.
Hi, Anna. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So who do we have here?
So this is my dog. Her name is Claudia.
It's Sobaka's long lost cousin, apparently. So tell us about Claudia. How long have you had her?
I had her for 9 years. We actually got her from a lady, and she smelled like smoke afterwards. And so we had her for 9 years. My mom had cancer, so she's not only a dog. She's an emotional support dog, and yeah.
So does she actually like registered as an emotional support dog?
Yeah, she is.
All right. So for those of us who have dogs like Sobaka, and she's not registered as an emotional support dog, but she definitely basically fills that role. How does one go about getting your dog like registered or certified as an emotional support animal?
I mean, it's not that easy. It costs a lot, but she's a good dog. We take her places because so my mom actually has anxiety, and so she goes out in public, and so yeah.
Do you have to, is there like a website or like you have to register like an emotional?
No, there's not a website. You can actually do it in person.
Where do you go to get that done?
I don't remember. It's been a long time ago. It's 9 years. I don't remember, but yeah.
Man, it's okay. Google, guys. Google's your friend. But because I need to register Sobaka as an emotional support animal because definitely she fills that role. So does Claudia do any tricks?
Okay, it's not like so so every time Claudia goes to the bathroom, she gets a treat. And it's not really a trick, but yeah. So she thinks that she needs to go to the bathroom every time, but she doesn't. So she gets a treat, but not really a trick, but
You know what? I wish I could treat every time I went to that would make me feel a lot better. I don't know about you. Do you have does she get along with any with other pets, or is she kind of an
not really. So she was at my aunt's house, and she doesn't like big dogs. So no, not really. She doesn't like babies at all. She's terrified. So yeah.
You know what's weird? Sabaka is terrified of babies too. I don't know why. It's okay. I'm kind of a little terrified of babies too. So, I mean, to be fair. Welcome to Pet Profiles, guys. This is our first guest, Anna. We're doing very abbreviated guest appearances tonight. So before we let you go, Miss Anna, if you could ask Claudia one question and she could speak English for just a moment, what would you ask her?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. I can't answer that for you.
What is one thing that you would change about Claudia if you could?
Having to let her out the bathroom, like go outside every minute.
She has to go to the bathroom a lot.
Yes, a Mej. Ask Claudia for a man for me. That's my question.
Well, Anna, is there anything else you'd like us to know about your dog, beautiful dog, Claudia?
No, I'm out. So,
Well, Anna, thank you for being our first featured guest.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Y'all make sure to favorite Anna. She's a friend of mine. She's a very good streamer. So you guys, again, we're going to be doing rapid fire guest appearances here tonight. So make sure y'all hit the favorite on all my guests. I can vouch for each and every one of them. They're all amazing people. And here's the thing, guys. If you have a pet and you're like, Moore, I never got to be on the show, stick around, because at the end of the show, you are going to get to be featured. All right. As long as you don't do anything inappropriate in my box. I do have a bounce already, and I do have a finger of my own. But so please don't do anything inappropriate in my box. But yes, if you have a pet, you are more than welcome to be on the show. Just stick around to the end, and I will open up the floor to you guys at the end. Yes, of course, Chris Casper's here. All right, our next guest, guys, is one of the most amazing streamers on the app. She's got content galore. If you don't have this next guest favorited, you need to get on the game. I don't know why I'm clapping, but I don't know. I'm just gonna go with it. Sabaka doesn't like it, so I'm gonna stop. She's like, why are you yelling at me? No, TravelBait, it does have amazing content though. But our next guest, she's got several shows here on the app, and if you just go to her stream, she's always got something engaging, something that you can learn, and her whole philosophy is awesome. Her name is It's Jilly Baby, and rumor has it she won our Pet Profiles Fashion Show Challenge back in July. So y'all please welcome It's Jilly Baby back to the show.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Trying to keep him in the stance real quickly so you can see him. He's the star, not me.
And this is Dexter, guys. How has Dexter been, Jilly?
Dexter has been great. He's still very active, and he had his birthday in November, so he's 13. He's 13 years old. So he's been great though. He's been really good. Just ornery old man.
Remind us what kind of dog is Dexter?
I believe Dex is like a Chihuahua Terrier. I got him from the shelter. So they don't really quite exactly know what he is, but
yeah. And Dexter is a very vocal dog as well.
He is. Let's see if he'll speak. Can you speak, Dexter? Hey. Can you say hello? Speak. Oh, speak. 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 Bow. Speak. Say please. Speak. Hey, speak. Can you speak? Okay. Good job. Can you say hello? Say hello. Speak. Speak. Okay. That's close as he's gonna get with me.
That's all right. He's adorable. Now he is sporting his pet fashion show, winning garments.
Yes, he's got his suit and tie on with his flower, his napkin flower right there, homemade.
Does he still have his trophy that he won?
He does have his trophy, but Mama needs to figure out. I don't think Mama will remember where she put it. I think it's out front in a fan.
That's okay. Yes, guys, if you weren't here for our pet fashion show challenge, we had 8 amazing streamers, and Dexter beat out some of the hottest competition on the app, become the Pet Profiles Fashion Show Challenge winner.
Can you look here? Okay, it's not. It's just his food. I'm trying to keep him focused. Yes, he did. He did such a good job.
Did he have any winter costumes?
He does have a Santa outfit.
I was supposed to put Sobaka's outfit on, and I completely forgot. I'll do it during the break. And we don't have breaks, but I'll just. So anything for those of us who don't know Dexter, because this is your 3rd time back on this show.
Yes.
Tell us about Dexter in a nutshell before we let you go.
Oh, well, he's very
Okay.
vocal.
He's like, let me tell you about myself.
Yes. Okay, hang on. Sit tight. But Dexter has been with me all over. I mean, literally everywhere that I've lived in the last. Well, he's 13, so like 13 years. He's probably sit down. Yeah. But he's very active for being 13. If you can tell, he's got a lot of energy for being an older dog. But he's, he hears everything. He's like the ultimate guard dog. If my friends like to watch him, I say he's a great starter dog. He's trained, he's easy to watch and kind of gives you an idea of, what it may be like to have a pet.
Right.
But other than that, he's been good. He's just been, especially during the lockdown, when he's not super active, he just kind of chills out. So he's not, running Mama all over the place, really.
Well, before we let you go, you're an amazing streamer. You have an amazing dog, and you've done obviously an amazing job with Dexter. What would you say would be your best piece of advice for dog owners for your dog to live a healthy and happy life and be this active and be this, amazing at 13 years old?
Oh, I think I was about to rip off his clothes. For me, I think it's just consistency. As much as people think like dogs actually really do like routine. So when I got him early on, that was one of the things that I really learned, that, a lot of the times if he does things that are that he shouldn't be doing, whether it's using the bathroom in the house or something, it's usually my fault because I wasn't paying attention or I took him out of his routine. So I think the biggest thing is to just establish a routine with your dog, consistency, and just love on them and making sure you're taking them to get all their shots and things and keeping them healthy that way. And activity, and also good diet. So consistency in feeding. Dexter, midway through, we went through a little, Mommy was overfeeding him. So we had to be really consistent about taking his food intake seriously, because, when they get older, especially like learning your dogs. So he's considered like a long back dog. So keeping him, trim in the back, because usually as he gets older, they have back hip problems and things like that. But making sure like you're just keeping him healthy the same way you should be taking care of yourself. You would give them the same attention.
Right.
And age just like that as well. But as you can see, he has no issues with energy. I think this is just
for real. I know.
He's like, he's already the collar is open. He is like ready to party, and he's ready.
He's ready for 2022.
Right. He is. He is, as you can see.
Well, Jilly, thank you so much for coming back to the show. One of our very few 3-time guests.
Thanks for having us, and congratulations on all your success with the show.
Thank you.
I'm good luck with. I know that your next show endeavor is going to be just as amazing, but you definitely brought something to the app that is not there, highlighting pets, and nobody better to do it. You handled it with love, care, and grace, and you made it very fun for everybody. So congratulations on a year of successful show. And we'll be there for the next one.
Awesome. Thank you. Y'all make sure y'all hit It's Jilly Baby with the favorite, an amazing streamer. Go check out her content. And Dexter, we're going to miss you, buddy.
Can you say bye? Can you say bye? Speak. Oh, speak. Say bye. Speak. Speak. Come on. Bye. Bye. Okay. Thank you.
Right. Bye, Dexter. Y'all make sure y'all go check Dexter out on It's Jilly Baby stream too. Just say, I want to see Dexter. All right, guys. Well, we got to keep it moving. We've got like 10 more guests. So our next guest is Ohei, who's got some new additions to her family in the form of feline companionship. And after that, if Chris is still here, we'll have him on and we will go from there. So y'all please welcome Ohei to the show. Yay.
Hi.
I hope you were ready. I didn't even ask. I was just like, she's coming on the show. Put her in the box.
I'm sorry. So this is Parker and Louie. Louie's right here. They're named after two of my favorite jazz musicians, and there goes Parker. They're still getting acclimated. They're 13 weeks old now. I saw them on a rescue page when they were 6 weeks, and then I was going on vacation, so I didn't want to get them before I left. So I got them when they were about 10, 11 weeks, and they still aren't fully, like, if I were to reach for him, he would probably run away.
Yeah. Well, are they siblings?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Sorry, there's my shoes. They like to play with my Crocs.
And they're new additions, right? So you just recently adopted them.
Yeah. Yep.
Did you have cats before, or did you just out of the blue just like, I'm gonna adopt 2 cats?
I had cats growing up. Hi, sorry, just gonna had cats growing up, and yeah, I just wanted to get 2 of my own. Parker was originally supposed to be a boy, and then the lady was like, she's a she, it's not a he. So but they love each other. That's probably why they're not getting as acclimated, because they have each other.
Right.
But yeah, they're cute. Hopefully.
So what are some things that you've learned about adopting like two kittens right out? Are they cats or they're kittens? They're kittens, right?
They're still kittens. Yeah, they're like 3 months old.
So what are some things that you've learned already?
I mean, I guess that it's, they do, not to overstimulate them. Like I was trying to like have a lot of toys out for them, but then it just makes them they get a little confused with all that's going on. So I put some away. That not all kittens are gonna think that, they're not gonna come up to you right away. And
I actually have a question. Like, I can't believe in over a year of doing this, I've never asked this question, but when you adopt a kitten, do you have to potty train a cat, or do they just know to go in the litter box?
so depending on their age, so they were 10 weeks when I got them. So they had already been at the rescue for a while. So they actually were potty trained, and and they knew to use the scratching post.
Okay, but do you have to teach like cats, or do they just kind of know it?
You do have to like show them where the litter box is.
Okay.
But they got it right away.
Well, that's
I don't
awesome.
know if you could see on Parker, on her left paw, she has a birthmark on her toe.
Mhm.
It's the cutest thing. I thought like something was wrong with it at first, because I couldn't get, I can't always scoop them up. But I got to her and I realized it was just the birthmark.
Guys, if you're just joining us, this is Pet Profiles. This is the last ever episode of Pet Profiles, and we're so glad that you joined us. And we're joined right now by Ohei, who just adopted 2 little kittens,
Yeah.
and they're adorable. Now, are you a cat person as opposed to a dog person? And if so, why are cats better than dogs?
I definitely like dogs too. Honestly, I can't choose between the two. But so a lot of places, my apartment, luckily I could have a cat. A lot of places don't accept cats or dogs. So, but yeah.
Now, are they okay like if you like leave like to go to work, or do they need like you to be around all the time in the beginning?
No, they're pretty independent. I typically just I'll leave a light on, and no, they're really independent. Maybe too independent because they don't love me yet. But like, literally, if I were to reach for her right now, she would run away.
It's okay. Give it time. Give it time. Anything else you'd like us to know about your cats before we let you go, Miss Ohei?
I don't think so. Hopefully they'll get more lovey-dovey, but they're good.
Well, I think I speak for everyone when I say they're both really super cute. So, I mean, that's the most important thing, right?
Thank you.
Well, Ohei, y'all please make sure y'all hit Ohei with the favorite. We've been trying to get her on the show for a while, and she finally has pets, so we were able to finally do it.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us. Y'all make sure y'all hit the favorite on her. And our next guest technically doesn't have a pet, but he's had pets, and we're going to talk about his pets. If my voice will stop cracking. I'm going to let you down, Sabaka, because you're getting a little hot. We're going to talk about his past pets, and I've actually got a little bit of a surprise for him. So he doesn't know that yet, but it's okay. It's a good surprise. So y'all please welcome the one, the only Chris Casper to the stream.
Oh my goodness.
How you doing, sir?
Good to see you, man. I'm
Thank
doing
you
great.
for being on this show, man. It's an honor.
Thank you for having me on the show. I've wanted to be on it. I just don't really qualify. So we're gonna be creative here.
Trust me, I've got some stuff prepared. So don't worry. All right. So tell us about your did you have a childhood pet growing up?
Yeah, I had a lot of pets growing up, whether it was at my grandparents' house or my own house. I love animals. I really love cats, but I'm very allergic to cats. Is the big deal. So I kind of like do the thing where I'm gonna smoosh my face. But I did prepare some photos of my cat. Like I had a cat specifically that like he liked me more than everyone. He followed me around, stayed in my room, like that deal, right? So growing up, I had Seal Point Himalayans. And if I'm able to flip this around, I'll show you a picture. I'll have to take this off. But this was a picture of him. So this was Angel, and he's a big old chunker. And there he is there. So he was a big guy, a very large cat. There he was. It's a little contrasty there, but you can still kind of see what he looked like. So yeah, they're like the flat-faced cats. And that was Sasha. That was his mom. These are like photos from like 2009, you know. So they're like,
so did you develop this allergy later?
So that's the thing is I had the allergy the entire time. We just didn't know because I grew up with cats. So I was dying all the time in the house, and I desensitized a bit by constantly being exposed. But yeah, it wasn't until that I got out of there. Now I had another. Am I able to keep talking?
Yes, of course.
Okay. I had another hobby of pet that many people would not guess, and that I am an aquarium hobbyist. I love fish, and I know quite a bit about aquarium keeping.
So do you have any? Why don't you have any fish then?
Because it's more than just a little bit of time. Like in order to maintain a proper aquarium with the types of fish that I like, it is a whole section of your life that you now have to devote.
Can you tell us a little bit of that? Because people like me, I've never had a fish. I just assume you get the fish, you stick it in a bowl of water, and you're good. So yeah. There's more to it than that.
Well, it will depend. So for a goldfish, for example, that's like the stereotypical fish that people will associate that with. And goldfish are extremely hardy. The thing is, they're very, very, very dirty fish. And people a lot of times keep them in small containers, which reduces their life. They're breathing in all their own crud and all that kind of stuff, and it's very bad. It doesn't keep it well. But if you can keep a goldfish in a regulated tank with good temperature, things like that. I see someone talking about ick in the comments. We could talk about that. But yeah, I love fish. I specifically kept pufferfish. I like pufferfish a lot. So I had a pufferfish tank.
So is there anything special you have to do with pufferfish?
They're I want to say they're omnivorous. They're definitely carnivorous at minimum. So a lot of people think pufferfish are cute and that they're nice. They're mean. They're very territorial. The pufferfish that I kept were brackish water, which was another mistake that people ran into, is thinking that their puffers were either freshwater or saltwater. But I had brackish water, which meant that the amount of salinity that had to be in the water was a few parts salt, which is a special type of salt that you have to buy, and part freshwater. And you have to give them crustaceans or other hard-shelled foods so they can grind their teeth down. Because pufferfish are like beavers, where their teeth don't stop growing. And so they need something to grind their teeth down. Otherwise, their mouths will become stuck and they can't eat.
I just learned a lot about pufferfish, and I think you used about like 4 or 5 words that none of us know what they mean. At least I don't. Think like crustacean, omnivorous, carnivorous, they're like something about salt. I'm not really sure, but you lost me on a couple of those words.
Another fun fact about pufferfish is they're one of the few types of fish that can swim in all directions. So they can swim horizontally, vertically, forwards, and backwards. A lot of fish can only swim forwards.
Basically, so pufferfish is like Neo from the Matrix. He can just do it all.
They're pretty cool. Puffers are pretty cool. I'm getting excited.
So can I ask you about the show in general before I have my little activity that I have planned? What have you enjoyed about Pet Profiles? And if someone was to carry, the second part of my question, if someone was to create a new show, what would you like to see more of, or what would you maybe like to see different?
Yeah. One thing I like about Pet Profiles is that the barrier to entering it is, and this is meant very respectfully, is low. And it's that it's disarming. Even if you don't know how to talk about yourself, even if you have difficulty opening up, you can open up about your pet. You can share your pet. A lot of times pets are the source of people's world, right? It's like more than just, I think you're famous for asking the question, is your pet a pet or is it a child, right? And so that's what I like about Pet Profiles, is that it's very inviting, very low barrier for people to get in, and it's something that everyone can relate to. If I wanted to see another show about it, I honestly, I'd be sad, because I don't think someone's going to be able to do pets news like you. I don't think someone's going to be able to do the weekly update. This show is sponsored this week by, you really leaned into making a pet show as big as it possibly could be. Honestly, I mean, you did as you took.
Give me a big head, Chris. Don't give me a big head.
You took the material that was there and you made it as good as it possibly could be. You really owned being the pet show guy, and that put you on to bigger endeavors.
I will tell you that is the thing that what you mentioned about the low barrier that's the thing I loved most about this show, is that, even people who may not have a special talent, or maybe they're super shy, they can come on the show and talk about their pet. They may not be able to be on any other featured show, but this show can be on. So that's been an amazing blessing. Now, we have a lot of guests, so I want to get my featured activity that I have for you. You're famous for doing this on your show. So we have some animal-themed trivia questions for you, and we're going to see how well you do. So maybe you can enlist help from the comment section. So I'm going to give you some questions. You're going to get multiple choice, and you're going to do your best to answer them, all right?
Okay.
All right. So, what object does the male penguin often give to a female penguin?
It's a stone.
This is not fun. All right, bye, Chris. Jesus. Okay. Well, wow. All right.
I came out too confident with that one. Now I'm not going to get any others.
All right. What animal is known to spend 90% of its day sleeping? Is it A, a koala, B, a sloth, or C, a snail?
Is it koala?
A, koala, B, a sloth. Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right. He's 2 for 2. He's 2 for 2. I'm impressed. All right. What color is the tongue of a giraffe?
Black.
Is it A, pink, B, purple, or C, black?
I'm going to go with black, but it might be purple on a technicality.
The answer is purple, so it's not a perfect score. Not a perfect score, but
I like that.
This is according to Parade magazine. So, okay, we've got a couple more. What is the horns of a rhinoceros made out of? Is it A, bone, B, cartilage, or C, hair?
Hair. But it starts with a C. It's keratone. Keratone. What's the real name for it?
I don't know. I'm just reading on parade.com. All right. You know what, Chris? Maybe you should host Pet Profiles. All right. Jesus.
It's not creative.
I'm going to make him looks like he's not going to know anything. I'm going to stump him, and he doesn't even need the multiple choice. He just gives me the answer.
Is it really hair though? Because I was gonna say I was waiting for you to say the C word, because that's what it was. I'm like, I know it's made out of what your nails are made out of what your hair. Fun fact, your hair is made out of the same thing that your nails are made out of. In case you didn't know that.
Honestly, guys, I think we found the next host of Pet Profiles. Anybody can interview people, so we can just get somebody to do Suited Up, and you can host Pet Profiles. I'm just kidding. You do an amazing job with Suited Up. All right, last question. Where does a tortoise lay its eggs? A, a hole in the ground, B, underwater, or C, in a nest that it builds?
So here's the funny thing is, I know sea turtles bury their eggs in the sand, so I want to say that it's a tortoise. Tortoises don't go in water, so it's either going to be in a nest that they build, which I think they could build a nest. I don't know. I would believe either nest or in the ground. I'm going to go underground because I know at least sea turtles do that.
Underground is the correct answer. 4 for 5. Well, technically, let's give him 4.5 because you said that, you know, like the purple black thing was on a technicality. I don't know. I'm just going off parade.com. Chris, thank you so much for being on the show. You were an amazing guest, as
you.
always.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for having the faith in me to do this show and for everything that we've got going forward.
Dude, you're a community favorite. We all love you. Super excited for everything to do. Thanks for having me on the show.
Absolutely. Guys, make sure you hit this guy at the favorite. He's a legend. And now, guys, y'all thought it was over, but it's not over. It's time for Pets in the News. Y'all thought it was over. No. And then Dalvin is going to be next, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for Top Badge Dalvin, and we've got about 8 other guests, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, this is a real story, all right? I'm not making this up. It's literally on dailymail.com. A pigeon was arrested, but he's coming up, Mej. A pigeon was arrested in India. A pigeon was arrested in India on suspicions that it was a spy from Pakistan. So there is a pigeon was arrested in India. It was found flying into homes near the airport in India, and it was a Pakistani pigeon, and it had strange markings and like a ring around it and some like some markings on it. They thought that may be Arabic, and they thought that this pigeon was a spy from Pakistan. They arrested the pigeon back in 2020. All right, so this is actually a little bit of old news. The news is that they finally released the pigeon. They finally released the pigeon from holding. Now, this is a real story. It remained in police custody until they finished their investigation. I don't know if they didn't have enough evidence to convict him. I don't know if, I don't know if maybe the pigeon was not allowed to cross-examine, its accusers. I don't know how the law works in India, but the pigeon has been released, guys. It's no longer in custody. So, all right, let's move on. Anybody from Michigan? Listen, we should have held Casper in here. Michigan, there's a lot of people from Michigan in the app. Let me tell you guys something, especially if you're in the Detroit area. There was a hoarder of parakeets going on for a very long time, and let me make sure I get this correct. The Detroit Animal Welfare Group did an investigation on a hoarder home in Macomb County. I don't know where Macomb County is, but I'm guessing it's somewhere in the vicinity of Detroit. They found 836 parakeets held in this hoarder's home. 836 parakeets. And the crazy thing is that you would think that there was like all these cages. There was like just a few cages for 836 parakeets. So if you are in the Michigan area and you want to adopt a parakeet, go to the Detroit Animal Welfare Society because they've got more than enough. And if you have any bird seed, please go to them and donate because they are reaching out. They put out an APB saying that we need bird food. Anyways. Moving on, there is a poaching problem in South Africa with 24 rhinoceros that have been killed. It's sparking global outrage. 24 rhinoceroses were discovered, killed recently by poachers in South Africa. We always like to bring awareness to this kind of stuff, guys. So the photos were truly barbaric. So we want to raise awareness to this issue, guys. South Africa's got a huge rhinoceros poaching problem right now. 24 were found dead. Few more stories, and then we're going to move on. I hope Dalvin is still here. Okay, so a dog saved his family from carbon monoxide poisoning in Enki, Iowa. So there was this dog that named Roxy that saved his family's life. So the carbon monoxide detector, apparently the battery was low, and even though the alarm went off, they could not hear it. What's up, Blake? They could not hear the alarm. The dog woke up the family, woke up the child, and he would not leave. He would not leave the family alone until they discovered that the faint alarm on the carbon monoxide detector was going off. They were able to get out of the house just in time. They had some minor injuries to their throats, but or something. I don't know. I don't know if it was the throats. They said they had minor injuries. But anyways, in any case, I don't know if it was the throats. I'm just assuming it was their throats because they were breathing it in. But they did say they sustained minor injuries. But the dog, they said, saved their life. So pretty cool. All right, guys. Last story ever. Thank you, Chris. Last story ever on Pets in the News. And then I'm going to tell you who it's brought to you by, because I forgot to do that part. All right. The Washington Capitals NHL football team has adopted a new lab puppy named Biscuit as their mascot. So if you're a hockey fan, this is the new mascot for the Washington Capitals in the NHL. His name is Biscuit. So super cute. So if you're a hockey fan, there you go. Now, Pets in the News is brought to you by a different featured show every week. Now, I have highlighted all kinds of featured content here on the app over the past year. We've highlighted cooking shows, love shows, shows that aren't even on the app anymore. This time, More is going to be a little selfish. And More is going to have Pets in the News sponsored by Forgiveness Culture, a new and upcoming show here on the app, starting on this stream next week at 10 p.m. Eastern. Forgiveness Culture, guys, is a show. Hey, thank you for the bird. Forgiveness Culture is a show that's going to highlight people telling stories of times they had to forgive someone for a pain or trauma that they've gone through in their life and their journey towards healing and forgiveness. This is a project that I've been working on in a different form for a while, guys, called the Forgiveness Project. It has morphed into Forgiveness Culture. So if you want to come get some good vibes, have your spirit refreshed, guys, forgiveness is a topic that I care very much about. I'm hoping this will be my legacy on the app, guys. I really want to change the toxic forgiving revenge, the toxic unforgiving revenge culture that sometimes we adopt when we get hurt, to forgiveness culture and healing and unity and streaming with respect. So make sure y'all check out Forgiveness Culture every Wednesday starting next week, same time as Pet Profiles has been on Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern. All right, guys, let's move. We got to move forward. We've got like 10 other guests. So what's up, The One? Thank you all for being here, by the way. Yes, Kim. Okay, our next guest is Top Badge Dalvin. If you're here, Dalvin, go ahead and request that box. I've got like 7 other people ready to go. So Kim, you can go after that. We've got Miss Tani. We've got Michelle. We've got so many people ready. Here comes Top Badge Dalvin.
Hello.
Dalvin, what is good? King, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Remind us all who we have here.
Luna is back.
Luna is back and better than ever.
Yeah, she was like, I believe she was like 4 or 5 months when we were here. And now she's like 8. She's a little tired, y'all. It's her bedtime. But
yeah, when we were first introduced to her, she was just this little puppy, right?
Yeah, she came from DR, and she was tiny. She was like this much.
I know. I remember she was such a little puppy.
She's like, she got a little body.
I know, right? So what's it been like? What's it been like raising her over the past few months as she's gotten older?
It's been great. She's been very loving. She likes to lick a lot. She's very energetic. Just like the normal little doggy things.
Is there anything? Was this the first puppy you've ever just adopted?
No.
Oh, you've had other puppies before, so you had a little bit of experience in raising a dog.
Yeah. We had a Shih Tzu before, and a Maltese as well. So yeah, we're not strangers to doggies.
I know. So are you working with her to like teach her any tricks or anything like that?
No, not at the moment. Just we still like training her here and there.
Have you got our house broken yet?
She likes to play a lot. What you mean?
Like this, like potty trained?
No, she still does it wherever she wants. She's a little feisty one. If she has to go, she has to.
What is your strategy to get her potty trained, Alvin?
I honestly, I've heard about these sprays that you spray on the wee wee pads, and it gets them to like pee on there. So that's mine.
Let me tell you something. I tried that, Dalvin. Good luck with that because it didn't work. I've been now Sabaka always goes outside, but I wanted her to go in this specific area. So I emptied out like 10 bottles of that stuff in this area that I wanted her to go. She just looked at it and kept walking. So I know if it works for you, let me know. I want to get that brand because Sabaka she's kind of like.
You're gonna have to see something. Something's gonna have to give.
So has she been like a comfort for you during the whole COVID thing?
Definitely. My sister as well had a newborn, and sometimes I confuse their names because she was like a baby. So it's just like it's been very comforting and a joy.
Did you get her anything for Christmas?
Yeah, we got her outfits and those the squeaky toys.
Did you wrap them and have her unwrap them, or did you just give them to her?
I did one. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm like, I don't know. Like, I feel like people judge me when I said that. When I didn't get Sabaka any Christmas gifts, and people are like, I'm a terrible person for saying that.
I mean, have you ever given her a gift?
Like, no, because it's like a dog. It doesn't know that it's Christmas or it's its birthday. I don't know.
Well, we had to keep the gifts away from the Christmas so she don't destroy them.
Right. Well, Dalvin, your dog is absolutely adorable. I'm so glad that we got to see her a little bit bigger now, and she's so calm for a puppy, or she just really.
It's her bedtime, so she's a little like, she's already like, put me in my bed.
Well, Dalvin, you're awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. Guys, make sure y'all favorite Top Badge Dalvin. He's an amazing friend of the stream. He's one of the best streamers on this app, in my opinion. Such a great guy.
Thank you.
And
actually,
looking
for your
snazzy,
new show, I'm so excited for your new show. Congratulations.
I appreciate it.
And, I'll definitely be on that show as well because,
Absolutely.
Absolutely. To have a forgiveness story.
Absolutely. Dalvin, thank you so much for joining us, guys. Dalvin kind of agreed at the last minute to be on the show, so y'all make sure y'all hit him with that favorite. Great streamer, and like, look how snazzy looking too. By the way, man, like, I'm like, is this for your dog? Is this for you? Because you looking fresh. Thank you, Dalvin. I appreciate it.
Have a good
guys. Dalvin's a great streamer, guys. It's such an honor to have him back on the show, guys. Our next guest, guys, is the only 4-time featured guest here on this show. All right. She is an amazing friend of mine, and she's one of the, in my opinion, just all around best presences. One of the best presences. She's got a great presence. Not presence. No, this is it. She's great. Her name is Kim, and whatever. All right. I have like 8 other guests I got to get to, and we're running out of time. So y'all welcome Kim Possible to the stream. Thanks to Jesus.
Hello.
Kim, welcome back.
I'm gonna put it.
So for those of us who don't know, who are these lovely creatures?
This is Lola and Luna. They are parakeets.
And how long have you had Lola and Luna?
I've had them since March.
And what made you, have you had birds before, or did you just decide that you just wanted to go for it?
I've had birds when I was like a little kid growing up. And one of them, when I was a little kid, saved my life during a house fire, so.
Wait, time out. How have you been on the show 4 times and I've never heard this story? How did the bird save your life? I need to hear this story.
Okay, so when I was 9 years old, I had a house fire, and we left the bird cage like open so the bird can come out whenever it wants. The bird came out whenever and when it saw the fire and flew down the stairs and out the window, and my brother was just like, there was a fire. I mean, the bird just flew out the window, and I was just like, well, do you know why the bird just flew out the window? And we didn't know, and so I looked up the stairs and I saw the flames, and I was like, there's a fire, we need to get out. And we never saw the bird ever again, so the bird sacrificed its life for us.
So the bird didn't like come and wake you up. The bird was just like, I'm trying to get out of here, right? The house is on fire. I'm leaving, all right? But it still indirectly saved your life. So that's pretty, I can imagine why you would be a bird fan after that.
Yeah.
What kind was that? Was it also a parakeet?
Yeah, I was also a parakeet.
Now, my next question for you is, do you need another parakeet? Because I just heard of this adoption center that's got 836 parakeets. So do you need another one? Because I know where to direct you.
No, I actually regret having Lola and Luna, but because
Wait, what? Why do you regret having them? You don't want to say that on Pet Profiles. Cam, what are you doing?
well, I love them to death, but they can just be a handful. They are a lot to take care of. Like you really need to have a lot of time on your hands, and like mentally and physically when you're going through a lot, it's like hard to take on the responsibilities for the parakeets.
Yeah,
so
they
you really
they
need
seem
to.
chill now, but I'm guessing they're not always like this.
Yeah, they were fighting right before they came on.
Yeah, and guys, y'all can go check out Kim's Instagram. She's got plenty of videos of them, and they're not usually like this. They can be very rambunctious at times.
Yeah.
Now, Kim, before we let you go, because we do have a lot of people waiting, but before we
course.
let you go, I don't think we could leave you without giving a special shout out to your pets who are no longer with us. Would you like to? Hopefully I'm not bringing up something painful, but we had other guests on the show. Would you like to take a moment to talk about them?
Yeah. So we had the hamsters on the show. We had Hall & Oates. And yeah, they were great hamsters. Unfortunately, they were probably a little bit sick when I first got them at the pet store because it was during COVID and a lot of stuff was going on, but I did my best and I took care of them to my best, and there's nothing more I could have done.
Right. Well, Kim, thank you so much for being our only 4-time featured guest here on the show. Y'all please hit Kim with the favorite. She is a dear friend of mine and an amazing presence here on the app. Kim, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you.
It just wouldn't be the same without Kim, guys. Kim has been one of the staunchest supporters of Pet Profiles since the very beginning. I think she's literally been at every single episode. If not, it's been very, very close. So, okay, we are going to next have Kitty Commander and then Mej. Mej is still here, guys. We are going to share with you guys a funny story about Mr. Mej and how he was actually scheduled to be on Pet Profiles a few months ago and did not realize he didn't have a pet. That's a funny story. We'll have him to talk about that. So I don't know if he's still here, but if someone could go get him. She actually had an emergency. She wasn't able to make it. So, but please welcome to the show the one and only Kitty Commander, who's got a pet show as well.
Try more.
Kitty Commander, welcome to the show. How are you doing tonight?
Good. This is Binka.
Say it again.
Binka.
Binka.
Yeah. And then I have Chuck Norris too, but Chucky is in hiding right now.
Oh no, why is he in hiding?
Like my little baby too. Like I got them both from the animal shelter. And Binka is 3 years old. I got Binka when he was 5 weeks old. So he's my little baby meow.
He is so super adorable. Now, I could ask you tons of questions because you have your own pet show on it that I didn't even know about towards recently, but you definitely have a passion for cats. Can you tell us about that?
I love cats. Cats have been influential in my family's life. I have 2 teenage daughters, and they're part of, our healing in our lives. Both of my family, we went through a huge house fire too about 4 years ago, and I lost my pets during that house fire. And so when we decided to get Chuck Norris and Binka, they brought in so much love and healing into our lives, as pets often do for people.
I work a lot during the day and the girls are at school. And so it was kind of important that we could have a pet that was loving to us, but also one that we could, leave home during the day without having to worry to let out and stuff. And Binka and Chuck Norris, Chuck was 4 years old when we adopted him, really emaciated, but Chuck picked us, I say, at the animal shelter. He picked us, and then Binka, we just picked him because we were like, he's so cute.
So your love of cats, it's not just they're adorable. It's very, very personal for you.
Yes, absolutely. I think that each one of us, regardless of what type of animal that you might have, I think that we each develop our own personal relationship with our pets. And it's more than just a disposable item in your life. It's important to take care of your pets. I mean, my cats go to the vet, they get their teeth cleaned. They're very loved. I mean, Binka's not trying to get away. He's very loved, and he likes to hang out when I stream sometimes too more and knock over the streaming platform. But we'll see if he'll come back around here.
So Baka has done that on at least one occasion, so I feel you. Before we let you go, please tell us a little bit about your show here on the app. Because I know that you have a show that's very feline focused.
It is very feline focused, and that's just because I know a lot about cats, right? And I love kitty cats, and to me, there's nothing more fun than a fluffy little thick ball of fur. We talk about cats, different ages of cats. We've had breeders on the show. We've also had people who do genetics with cats on the show. We have 3 guests every week. Emoji J is my admin for the show. He helps me find people with kitties all across the app, and we talk about cats the whole time that you're on the show.
My dog acts like a cat. Could I potentially be a guest? I mean, because she literally acts just like a cat. Can I
Yes, yeah. We could put some kitty ears on your dog.
Exactly. And she already has the ears because of they're already pointed ears. So if I hold her up from a distance and y'all kind of squint, she could basically pretend that she's a cat.
Why not? I mean, I've had people ask if they can dress up as a cat and be on the show. So,
well, that's what Mej is about to do. So we're about to see that hopefully next. I've actually, guys, been trying to enlist Kitty Commander to potentially take over Pet Profiles, or at least continue on with featured content as a pet show host. Make sure y'all hit her with the favorite. She's an amazing streamer, and she's definitely has a very pure and genuine love for animals and cats. Kitty Commander, anything else you'd like to say before we let you go?
No, I really want you to hit me up if you definitely want to talk about your cat. We have a place for you, and if something works out with the carrying on of the Pet Profiles, I'm so interested in dogs, but I don't know a lot about any of them.
We'll talk off the app about it, or even about or something. You trust me, I know very little about animals, to be honest with you, other than Sobaka. All you got to do is be a great host, and I can just tell from your personality that you have amazing host qualities about you. And I'm not even that great of a host. I stutter every other word. So you'd be great at it, but we'll talk about that off the app. Y'all, please make sure y'all favorite Kitty Commander. Thank you for being part of the show here tonight.
Yes, thanks for having Binka on, and I hope that Chuck will come out of hiding. You have to look at the Instagram for Chuck, I guess.
We're going to be on for a while, so we're probably going to go over. We're definitely going to go over, so feel free to jump back in.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Kitty Commander. All right, I don't know if Mej is here. If somebody could go get Mej, I would appreciate that. Oh, my boy, my baby boy is here. Yes.
Hello, darling.
Our next guest on Pet Profiles is the one, the only, the epic Mej. Mej, welcome to Pet Profiles.
Thank you, my darlings. It's a privilege to be here with you, darlings.
Like,
I'm perfectly enchanted by your beauty.
I did not.
Perfectly, darlings.
I really didn't think you were gonna dress up. I'm dying right now. You look
How
fabulous.
enchanting, my darlings.
I'm like literally. I can't even. I did not think this was gonna happen. Mej, you look freaking amazing. Literally,
My darling.
you're better than any pet that we've ever had on the show right now. You're the best by far. All right, so let me get
I
it.
can also do tricks. I can also perform tricks for you.
Please perform tricks.
Okay, let me grab the pole and I will perform first trick. The first trick is to spin around
I'm
and
ready.
then spin some more.
Are you gonna do
Because
it?
you're more miserable.
Are you
I
gonna
will
give us
spin
a
more.
demonstration? Are you gonna give us a demonstration? Guy, all right. Mej, I freaking love you. Like, honestly, you just stole the show in my opinion. All right, Mej, so a few months ago, we were talking, right? And you had mentioned that you wanted to be on my show. And apparently you said it like in a joking manner, but I actually booked you for pet profiles. I came into your stream and I said what?
I believe, first of all, he came in under, okay, so a little backstory. I was in his stream and I'm mesmerized and obsessed with Moore even before. I don't even think I was a top badge. I wasn't shit. So just a streamer, obsessed with Moore because I love his content, all his shows and just his streams. And I had gone in and it's usually my trolling stuff. I always, get involved somehow. And he was talking about this pet profile. And I said, oh, so I've got a pet. His name is Buddy. And he'd love to be on your show. And we were having this whole back and forth. And Maura's like, oh, great. So when can we get Buddy? And I was like, well, Buddy's like book solid. He has a whole, routine. He's got a bunch of stuff going on, but I'll do my best. He does a lot of tricks. He works up and down a pole. He does, and Mark was like, wow. And I was like, really? Okay, I know he knows I'm shitting him, right? And he would not. He kept on. He was like, oh, we'd love to have Buddy. That he performs tricks is amazing. So he booked and he's like, does this date work for you? And I'm like, yeah, of course it works. Let me check. I'm like, yeah, works for Buddy. We're set. So now it's Monday, right? And I'm about to do one of my shows. I host a musical talent showcase, and Moore comes in, but he comes in under a name that says "Not More Miserable."
That's my lurker account, right?
So, all right. So he comes in, and he's like, "So, Mej, are we all set for the show? I just want to remind you your time. Have Buddy ready." And I'm like this. And the people in my stream think that he is a troll, and because I wasn't reacting, and I was like, you must be kidding me. And they're like, no, it's not Top Badge Moore, that's not him. And they thought he was trolling me about my pet, and they proceeded to kick him. He then comes, they kick him. Yeah, get it. They kick him from my stream, and I'm like, I'm now mortified. We kicked the Top Badge featured show on the app. They kicked him from my room. I was beside myself. I didn't know what to do with myself. And then he comes in as more miserable. And he's like, really? And I'm like, I was like, oh my God, they're going to delete my account. I'm going to get into problems because of this. And I'm telling everybody, don't kick him, don't kick him, don't kick him. And then he says, Mej, I'm here to confirm I'm still serious. Mej, I'm here to confirm your time for the show. And I'm like, Moore, I don't have a pet, right? And he's like, what? He had me booked, and this time he does his bookings in advance. I was mortified. I apologize profusely, but I don't know. must be my charm because he still loves me.
Oh my gosh, we all love you, Mej. That was like the best part of my whole year was that story.
But yeah, they also kicked him from his stream.
I think my lurker is actually still kicked from your stream. I don't think I can go in on that lurker.
I know it was like my one of the most mortified experiences on the app. Featured show coming in to ask me this. I'm in awe of More Miserable, so I'm already nervous about him to begin with. And here they are kicking him from my stream, and then he comes back as his top badge, and I'm like, yeah, they'll never give it to me. I said, they'll never give me top badge.
Well, before we let you go, Mej, we would like for you just to tell us a little bit about Buddy.
Okay, so Buddy is an amazing little fella, and he's one of the most supportive, furry, lovable, cute, filled with nothing but giving back to the community. He is about he's for the people, by the people, about the people. And Buddy is Team USA. He's that champion, that Olympian that you've always wanted performing on any uneven bar.
I can't. I literally can't. I can't. Like, I'm literally crying right now. Oh. Mej, you're one of my favorite people on this earth. Like, y'all, if y'all have Mej favorited, what the heck are you doing with your life? Go favorite this man. Go find. Literally, guys, if you don't love Mej, you have like literally mental problems.
Buddy for pet president. I vote Buddy for pet president.
Mej,
now,
thank
a little
you.
shy, but once you've got him going, Buddy is there for you every step of the way.
Buddy for top badge. I agree. Mej, thank you so much for being on the show. I freaking adore you.
I love you. You know this.
I love you too. Oh my God.
I'm going to get you. Bye, everybody. I love you. Team Buddy. Buddy for the win. Pet president.
That literally, guys, made my whole year. That made my entire year. I love that. Oh my gosh. Okay. We've got, next is going to be Get Fit with Liz. We've been trying to have her on the show forever. And then we've got Tawny and then Jamie. And then if anybody else at that point, guys, if anybody else at that point has any pets that you would like to show, you guys are, and Michelle, Michelle, I'm sorry. I didn't see you in the box. That's why I didn't say anything. Everybody else has requested the box. Sorry. Michelle is coming on the show as well. And then anybody else who has not been on the show yet or wants to, no, you know, you're good. Request anytime. Your request. I have like 5 people queued. That's why I just kind of read everybody going down the list. Michelle, go ahead. Michelle, request the box, guys. Michelle is a dear friend of mine as well. I'm sorry, Michelle, my brain is a little bit fried right now. You're gonna have to forgive me. And then we've got Ms. Tawny, we've got Jamie, and Get Fit with Liz, who we've been trying to have on the show forever and a half. So Michelle, if you're and we've a Mystery Mom. How could I forget Mystery Mom? My God. Like literally, I forgot my pet profile. Listen, see, you know, Michelle, it's not personal because I literally just forgot like my #1 supporter of all time. All right, Michelle, go ahead and request that box so we can go ahead and get and I'm more can stop stuttering and we can get on with the show. Oh my God.
That's okay.
My head hurts. Michelle, how are you?
I don't know. I'm fine. Somebody decided to start celebrating New Year's Eve early and started lighting off fireworks and has terrified my baby.
Oh, I thought you meant the cat did it. I was like, wait, how did your cat set off fireworks?
Yes, my cat totally did.
That's some talent right there.
I know. She would, because this is Callie. She is like 8 months old. And she is a spastic child. She will literally run from one side of the room, jump up, and fly up onto the scratching post. She does flips off the scratching post and will literally like
fall off the scratching post.
Yeah, she falls off the scratching post. She does flips.
She's acrobatic.
She's an acrobat. Yes.
Is she an acrobat or an acro cat?
An acro cat.
Huh.
She is like.
Somebody give me an LOL for that one. Somebody give me an LOL for that one. It's acro cat. Come on, that was pretty funny.
I don't know what she's on the search of right now, but she will literally. I'll show you guys the scratch and post with the other cats. So this is also Dakota. He's my mom's fat cat. But Callie, Callie will jump up onto this part, fly off, turn her body, and then catch it and fly back under.
Wow.
Yes, he is cute. He is chubby.
How
And I have
old is
no
he?
idea where the third cat is. So
How old is he?
he is almost 4. Him and his sister Angel are almost 4 years old.
So what made you decide to get the kitten earlier this year?
I got a cat for myself because after my breakup, I was like, if I have a kitten, I'll stop going after men.
How well has that worked for you, Michelle?
Well, I'm still single. So, I mean, like, there's at least that. There's at least that.
Has
So-
the cat helped you at all?
Yes. She loves attention and to cuddle. If I'm streaming or on the app and she's ready for bed, she will nudge and hit the phone or tablet and tell me it's bedtime so she could go to bed. But yeah, it's kind of all on her terms. She's just as spastic as my children. So
Are you firmly a cat person when it comes to cats and dogs, or do you like both?
oh no, I love dogs.
Okay.
Yeah, my dog's in the garage.
Oh, you have a
passed
dog
out
as
right
well?
now. Yeah, he's out there, but yeah, no, I've only really loved 2 cats in my life, so it's what it is.
Is one of them the cat that you have now?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That would be really awkward if it wasn't. It'd be like, I've only loved 2 cats. Neither one of them is the one. that I
right. Yeah, no, my other one I paid to be cremated years ago,
have. Oh my goodness.
and I still have her in a little tin.
Hey, that's honestly, like, I've Sabaka.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Solely mine. I don't even want to think about the day when she's not going to be around anymore. I have no idea what.
Exactly.
Anything else you'd like to tell us about your cats before we let you
No, pretty much my cat's as spastic as my children. So,
children?
fits in perfect. So
Guys, Michelle is a very good
Fun.
friend of mine, and she also streams as well. So please hit her with the favorite. She is one of the sweetest people on earth. And, if you need a friend on the app, I'm telling you, Michelle is a great friend to have. So make sure you hit her the favorite. She's an amazing person. Thank you so much for being part of the show,
welcome.
Michelle. Sorry it took so long. All right, guys, we have a few more guests in the wing ready. We're going to go right on to it. There's no pet of the week this week, guys. Pet of the week this week is Sobaka, okay? No pet of the week. We didn't do a vote. We don't even have time for pet of the week. Pet of the week, Sobaka. So we've got Get Fit with Liz, Miss Tawny, and then Jamie. And then at any point, if anybody else has any pets after that, you're welcome to join the box. But please welcome another really good friend of mine and another just good friend to have in general. Her name is Get Fit with Liz. I got you, Mystery Mom. If the box will allow. All right, we're going to X this out. Request it again, please. Request it again. Thank you for the favor. I hope you guys, welcome to the grand finale of Pet Profiles. I hope you guys are enjoying the show.
Okay, are we good now?
We are good to go.
Okay. So I have to apologize because it's their bedtime and I can easily get them like going. But this one is the little monster.
What makes her the little monster?
Well, so I actually am I'm not a cat person at all in the slightest. And he's so fat. Look at this little belly. Yeah, no, he only likes to be held when he wants to be held. He hates when I stream because he does not get his attention. But I got him, actually my ex-boyfriend got him, brought him home. I was like, I'll give him a week trial. And I fell in love with him. And then when we split up, he took everything except for the cat. So I was like, the cat's mine. And I love him. He's got me through a lot. And then this one, come here, baby girl. Come here. As she's laying on my pillow. So rude. Baby girl. Okay. Really? Okay, we could do it like this. That's fine. This is baby girl. Can you sit up? Come on. She's like, no, just want you to love me.
Good.
So she is an Australian Shepherd. I actually got her. I'm going to stop getting pets with boyfriends, but I actually got her as an engagement gift. I begged my fiance. I was like, can we please get a puppy? And she was like 12 weeks when we got her. She looks really ratchet because she did not get her appointment. She does all sorts of tricks that she's kind of just learned on her own. But one that actually terrified the groomer, she goes, hey, you know, your dog like bared his teeth. And I was like, no, she didn't. I found out that's her smiling. So now when she gets in trouble, because like sometimes like she'll get in the trash, or she's just a little rambunctious when you leave her alone, you know, and I'll come home and like the trash is everywhere. And I look up, and so she just like is smiling, and she doesn't have a tail. So she just like, her whole booty wags. Are you done? Is that it? Baby girl, come here. Can you sit pretty for me? No, you just want to lay down. No, she just wants to be lazy. But she is, May will be 11, and I don't really know how old the cat is. Oh, we're assuming he's like 9 or 10 because we just rescued him from outside. But those are my fur children.
Adorable. Now, I know she's kind of like just like lazy right now, but what are some of the tricks that she actually knows how to do?
She really just does, like, you know, she'll sit real pretty. And then it's not really a trick. Like, I can't make her do it on command, but whenever you have food, like this household loves food. Okay. Let me tell you. And sometimes I may or may not be known to drop food often. Okay. So she knows when I'm making food, go hang out by mommy because she's probably going to drop something. But if you don't give her something, she'll pull her ears, like, and she'll do like the puppy look. I don't know. It's irresistible. She does love Chesters, like kind of like Cheetos, but they're like, I don't know. And she will walk up and she just like puts her nose like right there. We call it the snorkel. She'll just like have just like her nose up. She does paw, she does other paw, she does high five, other high five, and then just like the smiling. We never really did any actual training with her. She just did these
Smart
things.
dog.
Yeah.
Dog.
Oh, they're super intelligent. Super
Well, Liz,
intelligent.
we wanted to have you on the show for a while. Thank you for agreeing to be on the finale. Guys, make sure y'all favorite Liz. She's a dear friend of mine. Like I actually know her like in person, dear friend of mine. She's really, really sweet. She's a great friend to have. So please, she streams as well. So please make sure. Friend of mine, really sweet. She's a great friend to have. So please, she streamed as well. So please make sure you favorite her and go see her adorable pets.
And real quick, I will vouch for the new forgiveness culture. You have to go check it out, everybody. You have to. If it's anything like the Forgiveness Project, you're gonna absolutely love it. This guy's amazing. So, love you. Thank you for having me on.
Guys, make sure y'all favorite Liz before she goes. Oh, and she's gone. And we've got more guests. Technically, guys, we're off feature time, but we're going to keep pet profiles going, guys. And Mystery Mom, we're going to keep, even though we're off feature time, we're going to keep this featured content rules the shame. So if any trolls, we're going to keep it respectful because we're just going to pretend that we're still featured. All right. Our next guest, guys, is another friend of this stream, and she's an amazing presence, kind of like Kim the Presences. She's the presence. She's one of the good presences on the app. There we go. I'm just going to go with it. Presence. Her name is Tawny, and she's going to show us her pet now. So y'all please welcome the only Miss Tawny.
What's up? Okay. She is getting tired, so
I know we're running way over.
She's like trying to sleep and she's going back and forth. She's trying to free the room. She's like, let me out of this room. What the hell are you doing to me? Here, Pugs. This is Pug. She's a German Shepherd. She's 5 months old. The rescue. We got her here in Bastrop. She likes the chewy bully sticks, toys. She likes the squeaky toys. She unfortunately, yeah, she's 5 months old. She doesn't do any tricks yet. We're trying to train her still. She's still in that stage. She's a little crazy.
How old is she?
Training the Drake, 5 months.
So she's still just a puppy.
Yes.
Now, are you going to have her kind of as a companion dog, as a protector dog? What's your
My daughter's kind of took over. She's more her dog now.
So what's your daughter's plan for the dog?
She plans on, she's going to be moving soon with her boyfriend, so to take her with her, unfortunately, soon. So, but there is 2 other dogs in the house. We have a dachshund and a lab as well. So.
And how are they adjusting to the new puppy being in the house?
They're not a fan. They growl at her all the time. And you're like, leave me alone, go away.
Yeah, I know So okay, so you have you said you have a dachshund, and what was the other dog that you have?
Dixie. They're both 8. They're older dogs, so.
And you've had them like for years and years and years?
Well, they're my mom's dogs, actually. I live with a family with their dogs, so yeah.
Okay, so this is the first kind of dog that you just kind of got for yourself.
Yeah.
So was there a reason you decided to go with the German Shepherd?
I had been back and forth with cats and dogs for a while, and then dog for a while. So we had German Shepherds when I was a kid and Dalmatians. So
Dalmatians, your Dalmatian's nice because I feel like Dalmatians are really, really mean. Every Dalmatian.
We had one named Oreo when I was in high school. He was cool. He tried to go in the hot tub. Actually, we had a hot tub in the backyard, and he thought that he was supposed to go swimming in the hot tub. So.
Hey, I love the hot tub, but as long as the Leslie wasn't mean, because every Dalmatian I've ever met has been
exactly. I know, Liz. Yeah.
Well, before we let you go, Tawny, is there any way we could see you see her one more time?
Yes. Okay. Come here.
Oh, how cute she is!
Okay.
Such a cutie. And she seems pretty calm for a puppy, or is that just is she just tired?
Getting the bitey thing again. She was trying to eat the tripod before it came on too. So.
Well, guys, Miss Tawny is another friend of the stream and another amazing presence here on the app. Make sure you please favorite her. Tawny, thank you for being on the show. I'm sorry it ran over.
You're good.
So thank you, Tawny. Guys, make sure y'all favorite Tawny. He's very, 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 very good friend of mine.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, Tawny. And we've got 2 more people scheduled. We've got Jamie next, and then Mystery Mom is going to be our last scheduled guest here on the show. And then if anybody else wants to join the box at that time and show us your pet, you're more than welcome to do it. Jamie is going to be coming up next. She's been wanting to be on the show for a while, and she's finally here. Miss Jamie, how you doing tonight? Jamie, can you hear us?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. Hi. So who do we have here?
This is Tito.
So tell us about Tito.
Okay, so I got him for free, which he's a teacup Yorkie, and they usually price around $2,000. But he was locked in a pen for like 12 hours a day. So I got him owner surrendered, and he would not hurt a fly. He is just
so sweet. So how did you find out about him being locked up?
My next door neighbor, because they knew that me and my kids wanted a dog, so she said, "Hey, I got this girl I work with who has a teacup Yorkie," and I'm like, "Whoa," because these things are like, look at it. Ooh. Hi, Matthew. Hi.
Hey, Tito. Now, why did you choose the name Tito?
That's what he came with. Oh, thank you for the roses.
I didn't know if you were just like I didn't know if maybe you're just like a fan of vodka or something like that.
No. God, no. I don't. I've never even had Tito's vodka. But no, he's got his name right here on his name. I don't know if you can see it. It's Tito, and it's got my phone number on it, which I'm not going to show. But
probably. So do you have any? Go ahead.
Okay, so I have seizures. Okay, and when he senses that I have a seizure, he will come and help me, or he will go get my children. So he's
That's amazing.
amazing.
Have you got him
Yes.
certified as a service dog?
Not yet.
You should. I
In the
mean,
works.
because that's one of the things that qualifies for an act. And I'm not talking about emotional support. I'm talking about like qualified service dog. You can take them on a plane. You can do
Yes.
like that. That is something that you should definitely look into.
Look, he's smiling at you, Matthew.
Hi, Tito. Well, is there anything else about Tito you'd like for us to know before we let you go, Miss Jamie?
No, he's just very loving and just
He is adorable. He's absolutely adorable. And I know you wanted to be on the show for a long time, and I'm glad that we were able to finally have you on in the finale.
By the way, I'm coming to Texas soon.
Woo! Let's go. Guys, and Jamie has been a supporter for a long time and a good friend of mine. She does stream too, so please make sure you favorite her, okay? Thank you, Jamie, for being part of the show. We love you, Jamie. And for our last scheduled guest, but certainly not the least, is the cornerstone of not only Pet Profiles, but guys, one of the cornerstones, not only of the stream, but probably the person I'm closest to on this app. I literally trust this woman in a world where it's hard to trust anybody these days. I can tell you that this is one person I do trust. I love her with all of my heart, and she's one of the most amazing people I know, and has been an OG of OGs for me. So y'all please welcome Mystery Mom to the stream, AKA the Pet Profiles Bouncer.
I love you too.
Oh, Mystery Mom, it's so good to see you. And you're lovely. Now, guys, I want to give you a little bit of backstory. So when we first started Pet Profiles, Mystery Mom has been here for every episode and has agreed to be my backup guest, emergency guest, if I ever needed her. Luckily, we were always able to fill in people when we needed, and we never had to do that. So we could not end the show without making her the grand finale of grand finales. So introduce us.
I'm always here for you.
Please introduce us to your pet family, Mystery.
This is Sally Mae. All four of them that's in my living room right now are actually rescues. She's 1 year and 3 months. I got her at 12 weeks. She was under 12 pounds. Within 3 weeks, I got her to 40 pounds. She's up to 76 pounds now.
She's adorable.
But she's still a huge puppy.
She's adorable.
So she's part German Shepherd and Belgian Malinois. And then you have Mouse. Kitty, kitty, kitty. My rescue, I got him at 3 weeks old. He was found laying next to his dead mommy and dead 4 siblings on the side of the road.
Oh my God.
So I bottle fed him, taught him how to use the litter box and everything. Over here is my daughter's dog, Jasper. He's 10 years old. We got him at 7. His claws were actually embedded into his paws. So he's mad because he's not in with my daughter. And then Buster. Come here, Buster. Come here, sit. Come here. Nope, they get jealous all the time of each other. I want you guys to sit if you want a treat. Nope. You got to sit down. Here, hold on. Sally, bed. Thank you. And Buster actually fetches and stuff. He's my certified ESA dog. He's also going to school January 14th to become my service dog.
Awesome.
So
now you've been like you're like an animal rescuer, and you've actually fostered several dogs as well.
Yes, and kittens. Yes, sit.
So, I mean, guys,
Catch.
Mystery Mom is one of the. Wow, look at Buster go.
I'm still listening to you.
You've been. I mean, what have you just always been an animal lover? What?
I was raised with animals. I've had pigs, goats, horses, ducks, all sorts of stuff.
Wow.
So
Literally, did you grow up on a farm?
sorta.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like in my job I'm working with pigs and goats. So sometimes I feel like I'm working on a farm.
Gideon, come here. Yeah, I got him at 8 weeks old. He was dying of mange. So he can tell when I'm having my panic attack or my seizure.
Wow.
So.
And so that's how
I didn't even train him for those.
So you're kind of like Jamie, like you can get that dog certified for sure.
Yeah, he's already certified for ESA.
So how do you
from
come
my
across
therapist.
all these animals that need help?
I'm friends with people who have organizations and stuff like that, or Facebook and all sorts of stuff. Jasper, you can go to bed.
Jeffrey's like, bye.
Yeah, it's past their bedtime. Do you want to play again? And yeah, that's the puppy you seen when you were here.
Right. So cute. So do you have any plans for any more animals in the future?
Well, I was going to foster some puppies that was actually malnutritioned about 38 minutes away from here.
Mm-hmm.
But we actually found a rescue who would take them all, because there was over 13 puppies and 8 adults with 2 pregnant ones.
Oh my God.
So I'm always here just in case.
Right. Well,
So.
I think I speak for everyone. I think you're an incredible soul for doing what you do for all these animals.
If I don't do it, I'm trying to ignore it. My daughter would go, "Please, mommy, please, we have to save them."
Right.
So thank you for the flowers.
Well, anything else you'd like us to know about you or your pets before we let you go?
Always spay and neuter your animals. You don't want a multitude, because we don't want them out on the streets, especially when it's fixing to be winter. Always take them to the vet. I had a cat, and one of my neighbors just up and left the cat saying, "Oh, we got him shots and stuff like that." But we got really close to it, and it turned out he got cat parvo and passed away.
Oh no.
You can give that cat a bath, play fetch with him, and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they are not. Yeah, I agree. They're family. Well, Mystery Mom, thank you for being such not only an amazing, just guest here today. Thank you for being such an amazing, just friend in my life. And I love you with my full heart and soul.
I love you too.
So
I hope you have a great New Year.
Mystery Mom might actually stream again, so hit her with the favorite just in case. She's literally one of the best people I know. So.
Yeah, I'll probably do it after all the holidays and everything settles down.
So, Mystery Mom, thank you for being such an amazing friend and always being here. And I couldn't imagine ending the show with anybody else but you.
I told you can never get rid of me.
Hey, that's a very rare quality to have nowadays. Let me tell you something.
You're stuck with me.
Very
forever.
rare quality nowadays. So, trust me, it's one that I definitely appreciate more than you could know.
Buster, come here.
So,
Come say bye.
Let's say goodbye to Buster, everybody. Bye, Buster. We are going to end the show with Mystery Mom. We're not going to end the live, but we're going to go ahead and end the show. Mystery Mom, thank you so much. Guys, Pet Profiles has been such a blessing over the past year. No matter what I'm going through, and you guys, anybody who's a friend of mine who's been in my stream know that I've gone through quite a lot of ups and downs this year, but Pet Profiles is always something that I've had to look forward to. That's given me some joy, something fun to look forward to in the midst of the craziness, in the midst of any kind of drama, in the midst of any kind of pain, in the midst of even the good stuff. I was always so thankful and grateful to have this show, to add a little bit of levity, add a little bit of humor, add a little bit of cuteness into our lives and feature people who just love their animals. And it's been one of the great joys of my life over the past year and a half. So thank you, Mr. Moon. I have enjoyed every minute of it. We've had a lot. We were supposed to have a giraffe on the show. I don't know what happened to her. What happened to Lauren? Lauren was supposed to request the box. I don't know. We're supposed to have a giraffe on the show, but I think maybe she wasn't able to get, she works at the zoo. I don't know. She said it was kind of iffy if she was able to be here, but that's okay. I've appreciated it, guys. I'm really looking forward to Forgiveness Culture, guys. It's going to start next week at this time. So starting this time next week. Agreed, French Toast. Next week at this time, guys, we're at 10 p.m. Eastern. We're going to start on Forgiveness Culture. It's going to be a great show here on the app. Sweet War is actually going to be one of our guests. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that, guys. It's going to feature guests talking about pains or traumas or different things that they've overcome and their journey towards healing and forgiving the people who have hurt them in their life. It's going to be a show that I'm really, really, really excited about. I'm really, really excited to present to you guys. The Emoji J is going to be recording it, hopefully. It's going to be something that I hope is my legacy on this app, guys. So for Pet Profiles, guys, my name is More Miserable. Thank you for joining us. That's it. All right, but we're going to